And so the great wizard looked upon his apprentice, and he said, "Listen, you know not what you speak of. You shall never be a true wizard until you know the truth. And that truth is that Great White is a big dumb dummy." Hey, what the? What did you do? This is Great White back and happen again today with some more Portal Knights. Hope you're having the best kind of day. I'm having a wonderful day myself. I've been a very busy Great White this morning. I've been doing lots of things. I've been getting a lot of things done. Been making things happen, and it's been fantastic. I hope you guys are ready for some unbelievable, crazy advancements in the whole build. It's truly going to blow your mind. Get a look at this little view here. This little street walk down thing. It's looking super cool. Got lots of nice things. Now, actually, the first thing I wanted to mention to you guys today, in today's little update video for the mountain build stuff and things, is that we had a wonderful, wonderful comment from a commenter on YouTube named Jason Stratton. And he said, "Great White, I really like," this is not word for word what he said. He probably used more, well, impressive words and less ridiculousness. But he said, "Great White, I really like the way you did your entrance thing. I thought it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I thought it was great." He said, why don't you use your style that you used for this for your mayor's mansion thing, for the governor's mansion area? It would look cool. Maybe do like a castle style thing up there." And I thought to myself, wow, holy crap, that's a really good idea. It would make everything kind of congeal and make it and the whole build kind of look better and like more well, related to each other in a sense. I don't know how to articulate this exactly. It would make everything look like it fits together more and make it look less like everything's all weird and sporadic and different. And so I said, "You super genius, amazing person, you shall have what you've asked for." Check it out, guys. We've done some crazy things. Totally different, huh? It's become totally different from the way it was before. We've done a lot. And this is one of 3 huge things that I want to show you guys about the update for the build today. So, probably the first and most important thing is you'll notice we changed out a lot of the blocks up here. I decided to go with more of like a castle feel. Some of this stuff is even new as of this morning. You guys, if you follow on Twitch and you've been hanging out with us on Twitch, a lot of this looks very different from what you saw last time we streamed. I did a lot of this morning before I recorded just now, and I think I'm really happy with how things have turned out. There's some things that need some tweaking, some things that some people are probably going to go, oh, it's so bad and gross. Why would you do that, Great White? You big dumb dummy. What are you thinking? And I'll say to those people, okay, that's fine. We'll fix it later. But here's the thing that I put together. Everything's a work in progress. Everything can be changed, but I'm really happy with how things have turned out. And I know this is like the 4th week in a row or 5th week in a row that we've been working on this like section of the mountain, and we really should move on to other things. And to you, I say, ooh, well, get ready. Fasten your hypothetical seatbelts, because things are about to get quite crazy indeed. However, for this, let's just take a quick look at it. So we did some stuff. I kind of fattened up these arches a little bit in the front, just to give them a little bit more of a, give them a little more, a little beef, little stature, make them look good. So we kind of fattened those up a little bit. Then we added this cool stone stuff to kind of tie it in with the stone that's been everywhere. So like the stone in the entrance, stone up there in the mayor's area thing place, all that craziness. And those, I think it's pretty cool. It kind of accentuates the accents. A lot of help from the people on Twitch. We had a bunch of new people on the Twitch stream last time, so that was super exciting. Hey, more of you guys should come hang out on Twitch, because I actually, a direct quote from one of the people that usually watches YouTube videos and then joined a Twitch stream is like, they said, "Oh, this is way more fun than just leaving comments on YouTube videos, because you actually get to like make changes live. You guys can tell me what you're thinking while we're building it, and I'll totally listen to your suggestions. You should totally come hang out with us on Twitch. It's a blast. It's always super fun." But yeah, we kind of added this brick, like, I don't know, like midsection to this, and it kind of accentuates that curve. Makes it look really interesting while also making it look a little more structured, and I think it's really turned out great. We kind of did a similar thing. This is new, actually. I added this up here. I changed this so we have a similar stone like wall thing, but then I kind of tried to again accentuate the arches, but kind of mirrored up there on the second level of the wall, and then under here is just like a regular old thing. And I'm just noticing now, oops, I kind of want to change these over to be this block too, just so it kind of continues that theme we have going on. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good idea. So we're gonna switch these to okay, things are out of control. This is how building usually goes on streams. You guys, that's a little foretaste of what's waiting for you. Now, Outside of that, up here we replaced all that white concrete that we had going on with the stone brick, and I think it turned out great. We kept that crazy, like, geometric design, 3D geometric craziness. That's a Troubadour quote from Stream. I'm gonna keep referencing the stream all day. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's a crazy thing we did. And then I had this idea. We have water flowing out of these. I don't know if you guys noticed that. There's water flowing out of these towers. There's supposed to be some coming out of this one too. This one dries up sometimes. Still a lot of work to be done up here on this lake thing, but eventually we'll get this set up so it's more consistently sending water down there, and so we'll have that cool water look. Now, the cool thing that we did here is we used to have red crystal block behind here, and this blue crystal was red. But what we decided to do is change that to blue to match kind of what we have going on down here. We had this blue roof here. I decided to kind of mirror that up here and do the blue roof on these two, and I think it looks super cool. I'm really very happy with how that's turned out with the blue roof. I love it, and I think we're gonna keep it that way. The blue crystal in the background, also very cool. We kind of have this, like, again, like 3D, like there's so many layers to this weird castle thing we have going on, and I think it's turned out awesome. These towers on the sides are new. We used to just have waterfalls there that flowed down and got caught down here, and then kind of, like, you know, irrigated across here, and then they flow down into this build down here. Now, we kind of kept that, but I just changed it over so there's a little bit more stone brick. We added these towers just to give it more of, like, that castle-y feel. I wanted more of that castle-y feel. I really like it a lot, and I wanted to go crazy with it. So I'm really, really happy with the results so far. It's turned out super, super cool. I added some more roofs on top of that, and then I came in here and kind of connected this tower to this mansion area in the middle with like a wall, like a brick wall, and then added some more what do we call this? Just like roofing, more roof area type things to this, like little fake windows on the middle there. And I think it just adds a little bit more. It's just a little bit more interesting that way. It's like a neat little thing where it just gives you something. It's not just a big boring flat lame old wall. It's just a little bit more interesting. I also added the white underneath that to kind of frame that fake window, and I think it turned out great. I'm very happy with it. If you guys have any suggestions about this build, what we've done over here, definitely let me know. But man, I'm really, really happy with how it's going so far. I'm not sure what else we'd be doing around here, but there'll be things to do for sure. I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go. Now in here, I don't think anything's changed in here for the governor's area place yet. We haven't actually completed too much of it. I'm kind of having second thoughts about doing the bedroom and the bathroom in here. I might just turn it into like a meeting place and less of like a living area, but we'll see. I'm not certain on that yet. I'm not 100% convinced that's what I want to do, but that hasn't changed really at all on the inside. It's really pretty much all the same. Now, the next thing, ooh, I almost dropped my phone right now. Woof. Okay. The next thing that I want to look at is going to be this stuff up here. So if you guys follow the Twitch or you follow any of the social media where I've been posting screenshots, you've seen this, but if not, check this out. You're going to love this. We wanted to do something cool with this lake. This lake, I didn't want it to be such some, oh, okay, big old boring lake. All right, cool, very cool, Great White. Okay, next exciting thing, please, because I'm tired of your big boring lake. No way, not up in here. Not up in here with your big boring lakes. We're gonna make this a crazy lake. So this river kind of flows down from the Rogue Mountain, and as it gets down here, we created this little island in the middle. Now, this is still very much a work in progress. This isn't even close to done. This is like our most recent big project we started. And what we're doing here, let's clear this out, just cuz. The most recent that we started here is we wanted to create a big old cave inside. The cave's not closed in all the way yet, but we've gotten started on the main part of it. And we wanted to create a tribute to each of the 3 classes in Portal Knights. And we've done just that. So let's take a walk in here real quick and kind of check it out, guys. Woo! Look at this. Tribute to all 3 classes. Very cool, huh? Very, very cool. I'm very happy with how it's turning out. So let's just kind of make our way left to right. You know, we'll go from most cool to least cool because I have some things I want to run by you guys as well. I want to get some more ideas from you on some stuff. So first is the mage tribute. And you'll see each of them has the color based on the class. Blue is if we look right now, I can show you. Blue is the warriors because if we look at the warrior guild banner, it's blue. Ranger Guild banner is green. There's no Mage Guild banner yet because there's no Mage Guild yet. But I'm assuming the Mage Guild will be purple, so we went with purple. Making that assumption for myself. Sorry if it's wrong. But over here we did probably, I would call this the coolest one so far. I really think this turned out crazy cool. And I'm going to show you why, because there's things going on here that maybe don't jump out at you right away, but are pretty awesome once you like kind of start to look at it closely. So we made a book, obviously. We made a base like a cover for it. And then we went in and I used 2 different tones of white. I used white concrete and I also used gray concrete, these two. And the two of them together, they're very, very similar. There's a very slight difference. You can kind of see it. It's so hard to tell the difference that while I was placing these blocks, I kept like second guessing. I had to go back and redo a bunch of them because I accidentally did the wrong one, and it was a whole mess. But the reason I did the 2 tones is because I didn't want it to look like one single like big fat thing. Like I wanted it to look like, you know, there's like lines maybe that are being written on. So I would do like this. You can see it's a white that curves up and then curves back down. Gray curves up, curves back down. So it kind of gives that shape of like a book. It's kind of like, you know, kind of curved a little bit, like a page is open, you know? And I think it turned out great. And then inside that, to add text to the pages, we used the what is it, the rune stone, the glowing sandstone block. We added that in, and I tried to create little paragraphs. You can see, so like there's a header, and then here's a big old paragraph. We ran out of space, so we started up on the next page, big old paragraph, and then maybe like a little header thing with a little tiny paragraph underneath it. I think that turned out super cool. So it's like a spell book, and you just read your spells off there, or some kind of story about how Great White's a big dumb dummy, you know, something like that. But it's turned out super cool. And we got these, you know, mystical glowing blocks all around it. And we kind of did that all over with these tributes that we've done. And I think they added, you know, they add light, and they, you know, they're pretty cool. Now, the coolest thing, one of the coolest things about this is this book actually, it's kind of a book. You can see through it, like the pages are open. And they kind of fold over the back of the book like a page would. You would totally be able to look through the back of a page like this in a hardcover book if it was open. And we did that. And then what we did is we went underneath and we used the sunstone blocks, those glowing sunstones, and I put them at the same level on the corners as each of the paragraphs. So like there's not one here in the middle in between, but there's one only at the corners that have text on them, so it kind of gives that glow. You can see now, given the lighting glitch is causing issues with this, it doesn't work perfectly because some of these aren't actually glowing, some of them are, but you kind of get the idea. There's like, once this lighting glitch is fixed, hopefully very soon, you will gonna get the full effect, and there's gonna be light kind of glowing around these paragraphs, so it kind of gives that magical like glow. That's so cool. That was such an amazing idea. I can't remember whose idea that was, but somebody is a super genius with that idea. It might have been me, actually. I'm not 100% sure. But it turned out awesome. I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with this whole build. On the back, we did go ahead and add some glowing blocks back here too. It does appear as though they are not working though. Yep, these are not producing any light. So that's unfortunate, but that's the way Portal Knights is right now. We got blocks that aren't working. So unfortunate, but it looks super, super cool. I wish you guys could see it in all its amazing glory with working blocks and everything, but c'est la vie. Now, the next one, when we're standing in the middle here, next one over is going to be the Warriors. Now, the Warrior one is super cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and get some light really quick here so I can show you exactly what we've done with this one. Oh my! Did not mean to do that! Alright, let's get the UI thing out again here. 1 second. I gotta fix that hole in the wall. Alright, let's get down here and let's get a little bit of light going. Let's just do one of these. I do these big old lines of sunstone just to get some light going. Alright, let's do it all the way down. Alright, so now you can kind of see what's going on with this. It's pretty cool. We've created a sword out of gold plate blocks and titanium plate blocks for the hilt. Actually, I'm not sure which part is the hilt. Oh no, you guys know my greatest weakness. I don't know the parts of a sword. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed. But the handle's made out of wood, and we kind of used the straw to make it look like rope that was like, you know, tied around it. It's kind of like going weep, weep, weep. Kind of give that effect. And then we have these gems in the middle too. Kind of make it look like, I don't know, a fancy sword. And then this big giant metal thing that I think this is the hilt. I don't know. I don't know the parts of the sword. This metal thing that connects the handles to the sword is down here with gold and titanium as well. And then we've got, this is celestial block. Raw celestial block. Raw celestial? Celestial's not, that's not even a word, Great White, you big dumb dummy. Oh jeez. This is raw celestial block. And I think it is pretty cool for the blade of the sword. I think it looks pretty awesome. Turned out great. It's pretty gigantic. It's a big old build. And then we got magical floaty moonstone blocks all around it. And I'm very, 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 very happy with how this one's turned out as well. This is the first one we did, and then we just kind of went crazy from there. Oh no. Oh no, I don't even remember what block that was. I think it was gold plate. Please just tell me it was gold plate. I believe it was. We're just gonna hope that's right. All right, can we break these now without breaking anything else? My goodness, I'm just like a wrecking ball when it comes to this game. I am constantly breaking things I don't want to. But that's gonna be pretty cool when the lighting works. Those blue, the moonstone blocks will help kind of light that up and make it look a little bit better. But for now, this is what we get to deal with. And then next we have the Ranger Monument. So obviously, honestly, guys, I know that the Ranger Monument is not nearly as cool as the others, but I think I like it. If you guys have any ideas of something different we could do for a Ranger Monument that you think would be way cooler than a big giant bow with an arrow on it, just let me know. You tell me what you think. I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. But this is what I've got so far. This is what we were able to come up with. And this took a lot of work, all right? This was not an easy thing to do, but I think we made a pretty cool thing. So we got this cool, like, I don't know, this cool, like, what do you call it? I can't remember what kind of bow this is. Oh, man, I play so many video games where you do these different kind of bows. It's like a, I don't know, call it just like a long bow sort of thing. And we created this handle part out of refined jade block. And I think that turned out super cool. There's the red tip. We kind of tried to go for like a fire arrow. And you're probably like, Great White, you're a big dumb dummy. You should use like some actual fire, like use a brazier or something on there and use that as the fire, like make the air out of those. Although that is a good idea, I tried that, but it's not gonna work because when you're a certain distance from fire, it doesn't show up. So that's another thing that I would love to see Portal Knights fix, but I can't deal with it right now. If they fix that, maybe I'd consider it, but I just can't. I can't handle the popping with the fire. It drives me crazy. Drives me absolutely mad. Now, the bow is actually made out of gray concrete, but it gives a really cool kind of like, you know, refined wood sort of look. It also has this in the middle. This is the string stuff that we use for the pulleys in the rogue camp for the elevators. And that's just like this crystal block. It's like the crystal seeds. Flag Wonder crystal fragments. That's what we use for the rope, or the string of the bow. And I think that works out really well. It creates an obvious bow effect. Like you would obviously look at that and say, oh, that is a bow and arrow. Obviously, we've really gotten the point across. And I think that's the most important thing. The fletchings on the back. Yeah, see, I knew that word. It's called fletchings. Those are made out of straw block, obviously. And that's the best thing we could do for the fletchings. I couldn't really come up with a better option for that. And I think the whole thing turned out super cool. We did do the floaty glowing blocks here too, but there's no green glowing block. All the glowing blocks are either like blue or red or yellow. There's no green, sadly. The only green glow thing we have is a green lantern, right? So what I ended up doing is I put green crystal blocks up, and then we stuck green lanterns to the back of them. So you can't see the lanterns. You still get the green glow. The block doesn't glow, but it gives the effect, and I'm totally fine with it. I think it's great. It gives us the effect that we wanted. It gives us the effect we wanted. You know, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I like it. So we got the purple glow, blue glow, hopefully when these work, and then green glow. I think it's a pretty neat thing. And this is going to be super cool to have up here on this build. And I think here's a little secret for those of you that want to know how things are going to work in the future. We're going to do probably have like caves behind each of these monuments that leads to the different societies or like different builds, I guess. I'm not sure how to describe it exactly. So for example, this is the Ranger tribute. This will have a cave that leads to the rogue encampment over there in that mountain is what I'm thinking about doing. So each of these will lead to the larger build in this whole this greater build in all of Mount White that is dedicated to that class, because each class is going to have a tribute like this, and it's also going to have its own, call it, society. So these are the rogues. We're going to have barbarians for the warriors. I mean, for the warriors, we're going to have barbarians, and they're going to be over in that corner. That's going to be some craziness. That's like our next that's like the next area we're moving toward after we finish up this corner doing this city. The barbarians are going to be sweet. Oh, you guys it's going to blow your minds. The barbarians, the idea I have over there is going to be so sick. You guys are going to love it. And then the mages, are going to be like a wizard tribe that lives up higher in the mountain. Or potentially some kind of like cloud society thing. Cloud society sounds weird. Or like some kind of like I would think Avatar, like Airbender type thing, like a city in the clouds, something like that. We might do something like that. We'll see. I'm on the fence about it, but that is an option I'm thinking about. But yeah, pretty sweet little area. We still need a lot of like dressing up. We need to kind of close in the rest of this cave. I kind of started on that a little bit. I've got this wall started, and it's just gonna go like it looks like. It's just gonna connect all the way across there, and then over to these. Pretty straightforward for the rest of this, and then we'll have to do a lot of decorating on the outside of this too. There's a lot to be done. Lots to be done. However, there is one last thing that I want to show you guys about the build. So the city's coming along nicely. I can't imagine it's going to be too much longer before we're done with the city and moving on. It cannot possibly be that much longer, but I've said that before. It's just, things take time, so it's possible. We'll see. We'll see. But the next thing I want to show you guys is, you're all familiar with our fancy Cthulhu temple, right? Well, I told you we're going to have what is that called? A treasure room at the end of it. So you solve this puzzle, you're able to get up to this 3rd level and jump down into the treasure room, right? Oh, this build's so cool. This is one of my favorite builds. So we'll jump down here. And we're down. And next, oh, flood! So much flooding. What's happened? What's happened? Are all these intact? Oh no. How did this flooding happen? How did it happen? Where did it come from? All the things are intact. Where did you come from, all you water? Oh no. We'll have to fix that later. But you get through here, and then bam, you're in this room, and you're like, oh, what a lovely treasure room. Gray and White, this is fantastic. Great job with your treasure room. Oh, well, on to the next thing. And then bam! Holy crap, look at this thing. It's crazy. Look at this thing we made, guys. So this is the whole thing. Man, I spent pretty much my whole morning doing this. I really didn't spend too much time on the castle as much as I did on this. This is our treasure room. This is the real treasure room. It's not going to look like this when we're done. This was just so I could show you guys. I went through and placed a bunch of lights in here so it would just light the whole thing up and you could tell what we're doing. So you finish, you're going to come through here, you're going to fall down. Once you're in here, you're in. There's no going back. You can't get back up there. If you could get back up there, you couldn't get back anyway, because once you got to this room, you wouldn't be able to get back up there. Like, there's no way you'd be able to get up there unless you cheated and used, like, rockets or something. But whatevs, I know, whatever, cheaters. Cheaters gonna cheat, whatevs. Now, in here, this is the craziness, guys. This is the craziness. So, man, this is our next big build. This is the next huge thing you're probably gonna see on the next update. I would assume next week, because we're gonna be working on this all week this week. Ooh, boy, I'm so excited. So, what's gonna happen in here? Once you're in, there's gonna be a big old pile of treasure in the middle. A big old pile of treasure. The biggest pile of treasure you ever seen in your whole entire life. It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, holy crap, that's a big pile of treasure that I did not expect to see. Unbelievably super large and unbelievable. And it's gonna be like, think like Smaug from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Smaug's a big old pile of treasure. That's what we're going for. And then what'll happen is probably on either side of this entrance, on either side, we're gonna have a little platform that you can walk up, and then have like a little ramp thing on either side again that leads up slowly, 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 slowly. And then once we get up here, there's gonna be a big old exit. Oh, here's the exit right here. And this exit is gonna lead down to here. Down to here rather. And then you'll come out in. Oop, wait a second. Where am I? Okay, I see. And then you'll come out right here. And you'll come out right here. And then bam, you're inside here. And you're on your way to the city. At the front of the temple. So we got a whole thing going on. It's a whole thing. And it's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be unbelievable. This is probably, I don't know. I'm super excited about this build. How do I get back in there? I think it's right here. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, maybe? Can I? Is this the entrance? Oh God, it's so disorienting. I'm very disoriented right now. This is the entrance, isn't it? Guys, I'm totally lost. How do I get back in? Oh no, now I'm stuck. Oh God. I swear that's how you get in. Oh, is it up here instead? No. It's gotta be back here. Yes, because it's in the center. I figured it out. Okay, we're back in. Yeah, so this is gonna be our next big project. If you have any ideas that you want to share about this build, please let me know. Please feel free to tell me your ideas. I'd be happy to steal them and use them for my own selfish ways. Just kidding. I try to give credit where credit's due. I try to as much as I can when people give amazing ideas to let them, you know, bask in the glory of their amazing ideas. But that's the plan. That's what's going on, guys. I hope you're super excited about it. I'm super excited about it. I haven't lost motivation on this build yet. We've been playing a lot of other games on stream lately too. I've been playing and doing like a lot of other things with other people, but I'm never gonna give up on this build. This mountain build will be finished. Mark my words. Where are you right now? Find a pad to write on. Get a piece of paper and a pencil and say, Gray White will finish the Mountain White build. And it's gonna happen. I swear I'm gonna do it. I'd mark it. Mark them. Just get them marked. Just slate it. Whatever you need to do. But that's it, guys. That's the whole update for today. I hope you're just as excited as I am, because I'm super excited. Make sure you guys like this video if you like these updates, so I know I keep doing them. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you subscribed. Absolutely love to have you subscribe to the channel. Also, get over to Twitch and follow us over there. Again, we stream every night. Pretty much every single night we stream. And that's like 8:30 Central Standard Time to 10:30 Central Standard Time. 2-hour stream every night working on the mountain build. And it's been a blast. We always have a good time. Everybody's super nice and helpful over there. Very, very friendly community people. I know you guys will have a blast too. But I would love to see all of you there. Thanks again so much for watching the video. You guys have been a pleasure as always. And I hope you have just the best kind of night. See you later, dudes!